An enforced disappearance occurs when a person is secretly imprisoned by a state or political organization. According to the latest UN report of the Working Group on Enforced or Involuntary Disappearances, the number of cases that have not yet been clarified, closed or discontinued stands at 46,271 in a total of 92 states worldwide. The report also reveals that a number of states continue to justify extraterritorial abductions and forced returns under the pretext of combating terrorism and protecting national security. Today, many countries worldwide have not yet signed and ratified the International Convention for the Protection of All Persons from Enforced Disappearance. Sombath Sompon is an internationally acclaimed community development officer and a prominent member of Laos civil society. Sombath was kidnapped from a street in Vientiane in 2012 and has not been seen since. Sombath's wife, Shui Meng, continues to wait and search for her husband. She, along with AEPF, demands answers from the Laos government.
Sombath has been disappeared now 8 years. And over the past 8 years, I have tried to do everything I could. I have knocked on every door at the embassy, of every embassy door. I have gone to capitals of the world to meet governments, foreign ministries, to seek their help to find truth and justice for Sombath. I have inside the country written so many letters to the Lao government officials, and I have gotten no answer. It's been a very difficult journey. And COVID has made it even more difficult because I cannot travel, I cannot go to meetings, but I still do what I can. People ask me, how long are you going to do this? I say, I will do this as long as I can, until my last breath. I need truth, I need justice for Sombath and for myself.
Andy visited on behalf of AEPF, the Foreign Office of the UK and EU, to ask about Sombath every year.
Sabadi Sombath, good day. I hope that you are well wherever you are. Since your government abducted you on December the 15th, 2012, I have been one of the many people across the world who continue to demand answers to 4 simple questions. Where are you? How are you? And who is responsible for your enforced disappearance? And please, can you be returned safely now? The Asia-Europe People's Forum, human rights organizations, and social movements globally have asked the 4 questions repeatedly to your government. In turn, the European Parliament, many foreign ministries in countries across Asia and Europe, the United Nations, and others have echoed these questions. Some have demanded appropriate sanctions on Laos. We commit again to continue to demand the truth, accountability, and justice until our questions are answered and the truth is shared. Each morning I send you warm wishes, and I send them to you now, wherever you are.
Relate to the role of governments and parliamentarians. We asked parliamentarian Charles Santiago what parliamentarians can do.
Governments need to be accountable. Government needs to be accountable, and they need to uphold the rule of law. They need to uphold principles of international justice and principles of human rights. So in order to safeguard the interests of people, in order to safeguard the interests of the human rights defender and vulnerable groups, I call upon the governments of ASEAN, 1, to ratify the Convention on the Protection of All Persons from Enforced Disappearance and the optional protocol to the International Covenant on Economic, Cultural and Social Rights as part of protection mechanism, as part of protection against vulnerable communities and especially against human rights defenders.
The Asia-Europe People's Forum calls on international organizations, governments, parliaments and others to end enforced disappearances and deliver justice to the victims.